morning, everybody, or I guess it is afternoon now that it is noon. So I'm Dr. Emily Johnson, and I'm one of the audiologists at Advanced Audiology Consultants. And I will shortly here be joined by Jeff from Phonak. And we're just going to give everybody like a minute or two to hop on, get your lunch, and then we're going to get started. All right, everybody, welcome back to our Tech Talk series. So again, this is for the Phonak Infinio Sphere, as well as the general Infinio line. Yes, everybody say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from today. I am in Oak Brook, and my name is Dr. Emily Johnson, and I am one of the audiologists at Advanced Audiology Consultants. I know that a good majority of you on this call today I have met before, or you attended my Tech Talks in the spring, and we are happy to have you back. So our team at Advanced Audiology Consultants is 4 audiologists and Lindsay, who is our hearing instrument specialist. So we have Dr. Dawn Hyman, myself, Dr. Emily Johnson, Dr. Stephanie Michaelides, and back from maternity leave, which we are so happy about, Dr. Celine Violend. And then we have Lindsay, who, if you've been a patient of ours for a long time, you absolutely know Lindsay. She is lovely in keeping our office on track and keeping us all organized. And she can help you with any of your hearing aid needs as well. So in this webinar, we're going to give you an insider's view into the latest hearing aid technology, which was just released mid-August. So this is brand new tech. So this might be the first that you're hearing of it. So we are so happy that you are here and that Jeff took time out of his day as well to be here with us to go through what's new and what's possible. So because you took time out of your day to register, I'm going to ask that you turn off all distractions, silence your phone, and really pay attention. You don't want to miss any of this important information. And then stay with us till the end. Jeff will be doing a Q&A. It'll be up to him whether or not he wants to do it kind of mixed in, if we have any questions that pop up during his presentation, or if we'll all convene at the end and answer any questions that you all might have. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I will be moderating that while Jeff is presenting, and then we can always circle back to any unanswered questions at the end. So our goals at Advanced Audiology Consultants is making sure that you feel heard, taking you through our proven process, reducing the overwhelm of either getting hearing aids for the first time or upgrading and learning about new technology. Maybe your hearing aids don't currently connect to your phone. Maybe they're not currently rechargeable. And those are all new things to you. We're going to make sure that we take the time that you feel comfortable, and we're going to guide you on your unique journey because everybody's hearing loss and ears are special to you. So step number 1 in our proven process is scheduling well is key. So when you call in, you're likely going to talk to Jennifer. She works the front desk and she's very good at navigating our schedules and making sure that you get scheduled with the correct provider and the correct appointment type to make sure that we are meeting your needs. So she's going to ask you a few questions of, do you have hearing aids if you're a current patient? How old are they? What are you looking for? When was your last hearing test? And making sure that we get those questionnaires in your email so we know how to prioritize your time, because we know it's super important when you come in to see us. Number 2 is the evaluation. This is when you're going to meet with one of the audiologists and potentially myself. We're going to listen, learn, and teach. So I want to hear all about your history, whether we've met or not, what you like about your current devices, what you're looking for in new hearing aids, what you think could be improved. And then we've got systems for best practices to make sure that your hearing aids are optimized for you in every listening environment, as well as maybe any concerns that your family members might have that you may not notice yourself. We are very dedicated to follow up. We make sure that we keep in contact with our patients routinely, coming in for those 3-month hearing aid checks, just like you get an oil change on your car to make sure that your devices are up and working and as optimized as possible for you. During your evaluation, we're going to chat about how's it been going? What's new and exciting with you? How are your devices? Do they need to be cleaned, reprogrammed? Are you interested in new if your devices are on the older end, or if you're just interested in hearing a little bit better and seeing what's possible? We'll do a complete hearing evaluation to make sure that your hearing is updated in our system to make sure that everything is optimized. We'll review the test results with you, give you a printed copy so that you feel empowered to make a good decision about what's best for your hearing care. And then we're going to offer you the option to demo hearing aids. It's important at our office that you have the ability to try something out before you commit to it. I want to see how you function in the real world with these devices. So if setting up a demo is something you're interested in, we can absolutely do that. So the hearing aid demo, whether you have hearing aids or this is your very first pair, this is going to get you the chance to rehabilitate your hearing right away. A lot of times patients waited a while until they came in to seek help for their hearing loss. And so I don't want to make you wait another 2 weeks before you get hearing aids. I want to put them on you right now so you can start to see what's possible and learn what features you do or don't like. So we want to know about your lifestyle. Are you active? Are there grandchildren, children? Do you live in a place where a lot of people meet in a dining hall? Do you stay at home and watch TV? Do you like to push buttons? How are you with navigating your smartphone? And then based on all of that information, we'll choose the best demo product for you and we'll fit it according to your prescription and as well as the tolerance for sound because it's all a preference. We offer real ear measurements at our office, which is the best standard for verification to make sure that your hearing aids are outputting what we think they are based on the algorithm in the computer. And so this is going to take into account any ear canal shape, sizes, curves, bumps to make sure that the hearing aids are optimized for your specific ears. With the hearing aid wellness plan, we're going to give you a written and video guide for the process and walk you through the different modules. If you're a first time patient, if you're a returning patient, then you have access to the hearing wellness journey. And if you can't find your login, I am happy to set that up for you. And so this is just a quote that Dr. Hyman enjoys, which is real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. So we're always making sure that we are optimizing your hearing aids for you, doing best practices. There's nobody checking in to make sure that we're doing what we say that we are. But if you've been a long-term patient of ours, you know that we've put those little tubes into your ears with the hearing aids to make sure that everything is optimized. We listen to you. We want you to feel heard. And then we'll even probably put you back in the booth and test you with some background noise since that's the #1 complaint. So go ahead and ask the questions in the chat box. And I see that David already did. Asked, will the advanced technology in the Infinio hearing aids require different software to set up the aids when fitted to one's hearing loss? So they are programmed through something called Target, which is on all of our computers, and it is an updated version as to unlock all the possibilities that the Infinio Sphere can offer. So now I'm going to give a warm welcome to Jeff from Phonak. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to meet with myself, as well as all of the patients here at Advanced Audiology Consultants to talk about the wonderful product that is the Phonak Infinio Sphere. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jeff.
Yeah, good afternoon, and thank you for that warm introduction, Emily. And yes, David, the software that is needed for these hearing aids for our Infinio product line is ready and available for you all, especially at Advanced Audiology Consultants in Oak Brook. They have it. I've demoed it with them, and it is an incredible product. But I want to introduce you all to Phonak Infinio, okay? And we launched this product in uh, the first week of August in Las Vegas in the Sphere. Our marketing people were geniuses and decided to launch the Sphere product in the Sphere. If you know about it in Las Vegas, it is a beautiful venue. And it was really an incredible experience to have thousands of hearing care professionals from all over the country and Canada to experience this new groundbreaking technology. Okay, so I'm going to go into the whole portfolio, kind of get techie, but I also want to keep this light and interactive. So I have the chat box open. As soon as you pop a question, I will be able to answer it a little bit. But before we get started, I just want to give you a little bit of background on myself. My name is Jeff Dobie. I am a hearing care professional. Like Lindsay at the practice, I was a dispenser, hearing instrument specialist for since 2014. So it's been a decade, not to age myself. But before I started working at Phonak, I worked in a private clinic for 7 years and fit a variety of different manufacturers. And then Phonak reached out and I was happy to join the team. To give you a background on Phonak, Phonak has been around for over 75 years. It's a Swiss company. Our manufacturing headquarters in North America is located very far away in Aurora, Illinois. That's where our American distributing center is. So I guess we can say we are shopping local because Aurora is not too far. Just hop down 88 from Advanced Audiology Consultants and you get off at Route 59 and you're at our facility. So I'm going to go into the product now. So here's kind of our whole new product portfolio, and there's a lot here. So what we offer are 2 different RICs and what we also call a cross. For those not familiar what a cross is for some individual who has a single-sided deafness, and then we would put a hearing aid on the better ear, if you will, and the cross will cross information over to that ear so that we can kind of hear from all sides. So we also have what's called the Audeo R Infinio, and then the crown jewel of this portfolio is what is called Audeo Infinio Sphere. For the purposes of this tech talk, I am going to call Sphere and Infinio. Okay, I know it's called Infinio Sphere, but just for ease of use, we're going to call Sphere its own product. Okay, we also have an array of different chargers, some different receivers, and then coming soon, we will have what we call Verto, or our custom products listed on the bottom here, and some very exciting things that are not quite released yet, but we have announced them, and hopefully they will be released to the public sometime later this year. I guess sometime around November, or maybe before Christmas, who knows. But I want to talk a little bit more in-depthly about what the Infinio product does for you all as the end users, as the patients of Advanced Audiology Consultants. So Infinio wasn't just researched and developed quickly. This journey for Infinio started in 2017. Sonova, which is our parent company at Phonak, purchased a kind of a buzzword these days, an AI company in 2017. And the chip that this AI company had was remarkable, but it was about 3 feet by 3 feet. Okay, it took 7 years to get that 3 feet by 3 feet chip that does all this amazing real-time AI, shrink it down to inside a hearing aid. So that is the massive development in technology over the last 7 years. But what does it do? Okay, it gives you exceptional sound quality. It gives what Phonak is known for is connectivity. We all know that we're in a connected world now. And at Phonak, we don't want to just connect to your smartphone. We want you to be able to connect to your computer, your TV, your second phone, perhaps, like myself, who has two phones. And we want to make sure that it is a seamless connectivity, and that connectivity with this product has taken a giant leap forward. We've also tested this product extensively. All right, this product has been tested with over 135 individual tests, and the engineering has really taken a step forward to make sure that your product is not only reliable, but durable. Okay, we want to make sure that you, no matter what you're doing in your life, we all live active lifestyles, to make sure that this product is going to withstand some difficult environments. And then it's personalized for you. You're the end user. No hearing aid is meant in a cookie cutter form. Okay, that's why you have a great team at Advanced Audiology Consultants who will walk you through your journey. Because, like I said, this is not a cookie cutter situation. Your hearing loss and your hearing journey is different from Bob down the street. Okay, so we want to make sure that this hearing aid is personalized for you. Okay, and then that clean and clear speech that is truly remarkable that we will go into. This technology that we launched last month, 1 month ago today, has been groundbreaking. Typically with a new launch, I've been around for a decade. A new launch has been, yeah, there are subtle improvements from the previous platform. This is something unlike I've ever seen. It is a giant leap forward when we come to sound quality in difficult environments. So let's go into it. So like I said, exceptional sound quality from that first moment. We don't just test these hearing aids on a couple of people and send them on their way. We tested these with a leading competitor, which I will not name because I am not about bad mouthing into other manufacturers. There's other great products out there. But why are we exceptional? We fit over 1,000 people, and 93% of that consumer chose our product, which is a massive number, 93%. We have something called AutoSense. What is AutoSense? We've had AutoSense for 24 years, or 23, 2001. Sorry, don't quiz me on that later. It was 2001. We came out with our first version of AutoSense. What is AutoSense? It's machine learning, meaning that these hearing aids can tell what environment you're in and will change according to that environment. And we'll go over that a little bit. We also, in our software, have something called Trained AI and Real AI Data Dome Proposer that helps us choose the right coupling. And what coupling is the right earpiece for you to optimize your hearing experience. So we can go into that a little bit later. But what makes this a giant leap forward? If there's any Taylor Swift fans out there, we've named our chip after her, the Era chip. Okay, this is our Era at Phonak. And what does that mean? This Era chip has 6 times more transmission power and uses an upgraded, more stable Bluetooth connection that streams over 2 times the distance. Okay, so an example that I saw at Phonak is we had 2 gentlemen, one wearing our previous platform and one wearing our current platform, Infinio. And they were on a soccer field, okay? And their job was to just walk. When their streaming ended on their phone, they were listening to music. When their streaming ended, they would stop. With our previous platform, we got up to 60 feet of streaming distance. Again, clear line of sight on a soccer field. With the new product, we got 608 feet. Okay, that is outstanding. Now that was with an Android phone. It's about 230 feet with an iPhone. Still outstanding streaming capabilities. Also, when it comes to our Era chip, it is not only ready for the over 6 billion Bluetooth devices that are available today for the present, it's also ready for the future. And I don't know if anybody here has heard about something that's coming out. It's actually already here. It's just not really present in the market yet. Something called Auracast. And our chip is what's called Auracast ready. When the market bears it, we will flip on that Auracast and you'll be able to connect to infinite devices. And it is truly ready, a product that's ready for the present and for the future. It's tested, reliable, proven. Okay. What does that mean? In 2021, September was the month. It was 2 months after I started at Phonak. We launched something called Life products. These Life products were revolutionary. They were the first water resistant rechargeable hearing aids. How did we do that? We did a Parylene coating on the internal components of these hearing aids to make sure that you can, as the end user, live your life without limitations. Okay, meaning you can accidentally wear these in the shower. Nothing's going to happen with these hearing aids. I have a patient that I've personally fit that can be in the pool. Now, we don't recommend swimming, scuba diving in these instruments by any means. But if you can get these hearing aids a little wet, these are sweat proof. They have been tested in fresh water, chlorine water, salt water, and even shampoo to make sure that if you catch them in the shower, you'll still be okay. And these were developed with over 10,000 hours of testing to make sure that these are going to last you a long time. These are reliable, and these are the most durable product that we've ever launched into the marketplace. Now, again, coming soon, we have our first custom rechargeable hearing aid. What does that mean? That means that your hearing care professionals over at Advanced Audiology Consultants will make a mold of your ear. They will send that mold all the way to Aurora, and we will develop a custom product that fits your ear and your ear alone, that is rechargeable, that is biometrically calibrated with over 1,600 data points from your ear impression that will result in better hearing. Okay. Not only that, this custom rechargeable product, when it comes out, will be able to have all that Bluetooth capability that I spoke about a couple of slides ago. So, and what is our Bluetooth capability? Just so that you are aware, our products can connect to any Bluetooth device, and not only one, but two active and up to 8. So meaning, if I'm paired to both my phones, which I am, and I want to pair to my iPad, I can have that paired. I can just shut off the Bluetooth on one of my two phones, and my hearing aids will seamlessly transition to that iPad. Okay, we are the only manufacturer that can have that Bluetooth capability, multiple devices to connect to your world that is very connected. Okay, now I'm going to introduce the Sphere. This is a part of our Infinio platform that is the crown jewel. I already spoke briefly about the Era chip that is in our hearing aids that powers the Infinio platform. But what is so unique about this platform and this Sphere product in particular is there's not one chip powering this device. There are two chips working in tandem to give you real-time AI that will help clean noise when you're in a crowded environment. So our product was trained with over 22 million sound samples to make sure that you are hearing what you want to hear, what's important to you. So when you go to a restaurant, you're at a table with your friends, and the waiter or waitress comes up to you and asks you, would you like another drink, or would you like some more appetizers? You can hear from all around you. For years, this industry, for about 20 years, has used what we call directional microphones. When noise gets loud, we face forward with our microphones so that what we're looking at, we hear. This product, you can hear from all around you, 360 degrees around you. That's why it's called Sphere. If you look at our gentleman there, he is in a bubble. He's hearing those people that are around him, okay, not just in front of him. And that's what makes this product unique. It is an unprecedented 2 to 3 times more likely to understand every word from any direction. Now, I can talk to you about this until I'm blue in the face, but Dr. Emily Johnson, I should say, has prepared a sound sample for this product. If we can pull that up, Emily, I want to And what we're going to do before we pull that up is you're going to hear a sound sample with sphere off and then sphere on, and to hear that real-time AI in action. So without further ado, Dr. Johnson, if you don't mind pulling up that sound sample.
Really encouraging. Yeah, I agree. Let's set up a meeting.
Good idea. I'll send you the details.
These figures look really encouraging. Yeah, I agree. Let's set up a meeting.
Good idea. I'll send you the details.
Now, I hope you all heard that as well as I did. First, with the AI off, a lot of background noise at a construction site. When you turn that on, you hear that audio clear as day. Now, I see, David, the audio is a little bit low. Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you, Brenda. It is that impactful. Now, on the long time ago, on August 23rd of this year, I was able to go into Oak Brook at Advanced Audiology Consultants, and I brought my golf speaker that I use, and I blasted noise in the room. Yes, Emily, please, we'll send that directly. We'll make sure that that link is available to everybody. And I put these hearing aids on all the audiologists because I wanted to make sure that they could demo what they're going to be presenting to you all, because you are all, it's important. And I wanted to make sure, and they wanted to know what that they're listening to. And why my job is so fun is because when we turn on that noise, I see this face. It's impactful. You can hear things that you wouldn't be able to hear. You have to take the hearing aids out to see if you're hearing that clearly. It's really special. So we can go into all of the neural connections that this deep sonic second chip has, what it's doing. But in reality, please set up an appointment, hear it for yourself, because it is in truly groundbreaking technology. Now, what is it doing, right? We have two chips, the Era chip and the deep sonic chip, okay? And you all don't have to know that, but what is it doing? The Era chip, what it's doing is classifying the sound environment that you're in. And the deep sonic chip is cleaning that sound to make sure that you are getting that background noise removal and getting speech, because that's what's important. We don't need to hear what's going on 3 tables away from us. We want to hear the people that we love and that we're close to. And that's what this hearing aid will do. And that's what it will deliver. So 2 chips working in tandem to make sure that you're having the best sound quality that you can possibly have. Now, with our hearing aids, we have multiple technology levels that fit your life, okay? Like I said way long ago, we have Infinio and then we have Sphere. Infinio is we have 4 levels of technology, right? We call it a 30 for essential. Our 50 level is our standard. And we have our advanced level as a 70 and a 90 level, that's premium. There's a lot of words on here that your hearing care professionals at Advanced Audiology Consultants can go over with you, okay? But the Sphere is only in that 70 level and in that 90 level, okay? That's where you get those 2 chips working in tandem with each other to make sure that you're hearing the best, okay? The 30 and the 50 level, still great hearing aids. They're powered by that Era chip, but that deep sonic chip and the Era chip are only in that Sphere product that's in that 70 and 90 level hearing aids. All of the technology levels will have that Bluetooth connectivity. We'll be Auracast ready for that future. But that Sphere, that special technology, is only in that 70 and 90 level instrument, okay? So I just want to be very transparent with you that if you want to hear the best in your environment, it's going to be with that advanced and that premium technology. But do not underestimate if it doesn't fit your lifestyle. The 30 and 50 level will still give you massive improvements. That chip is still, the Era chip is 53 times better than our previous platform. 53 times. That's a massive number. Okay. So regardless of what performance level that you choose, know that Advanced Audiology Consultants, like Emily said earlier, is going to make sure it fits your hearing loss and they're going to verify it with Real Ear. Okay, but I just want to be transparent that that Sphere technology is in our top 2 performance levels. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to take a break here. Not because I need to go to the bathroom or I need a cup of coffee. I just want to see if there's any questions out there. Like I said, we want to make this interactive, kind of want to make this fun. Does anybody out in the suburbs or the south side of Chicago have any questions? Okay. All right, I won't waste any more of your time. If there are, just if you're typing, by all means, I'll stop. Okay. Again, here's that performance. Here's we're going to go into a lot more detail on some of these things. A color for everybody. All right. So, okay, great. No disposable. Thank you, Rob. Yes, right now there is no disposable battery option. Typically, when we do launches, and we will get into the battery life, but when we do launches, we typically launch what is, I guess, most prevalent, most popular. And right now, rechargeable options is over 80% of that market. So right now, that is where we have gone, is lithium ion rechargeability. Okay. Now, with previous platforms, I've been in, this is my 3rd launch with Phonak. We launch the RIC, which is, again, what you see here. And then we will launch over the next few months through the span of the product line. We'll launch different form factors, if you will, a traditional behind the ear instrument, maybe some smaller form factors that fit different lifestyles. But right now, there is no disposable battery option because that's not what the market bears. So yeah, they are strictly a rechargeable model. And I will go in, there is a slide coming up about battery life, and the battery life is outstanding. Okay. But yeah, so here are some of the colors that we have available. And you choose what color fits your life. When it comes to the chargers, the Sphere has 1 charger. It is called the Phonak Charger Go RIC Infinio Sphere. Say that 5 times fast. That charger is small. I don't have one. Actually, I do. I'm actually streaming this all through my Infinio Spheres. I'm wearing them right now. So here is that charger. Okay. It's pretty small. Okay. As you see, there's a light here. I'm not plugged into anything, so it will have charges on the go. Okay. 2 extra chargers, so you can plug them. You charge the charger as well as the hearing aids, and then if you're going away for the weekend, just take the charger, and it will give you 2 extra days. Will the Infinio aids have upgrades other than the Auracast turn on? Yes, yeah. If there's a firmware update, yes, there will be firmware updates as we go along, often to improve stability and also to improve performance. But yes, these hearing aids have the capability of being upgraded throughout the lifespan. Also, if you go for the Infinio product, not the Sphere, we have 2 charger options, and that includes the cross. And you'll have 2 options. One is called the Phonak Charger RIC Infinio, which is a plug-in option, or for an upgrade, you can get that Phonak Charger Go RIC Infinio, which will have those charges on the go, hence that little green circle that you see. How many hours for full charge after 16-hour user day? Great question, Michael, and I believe that might be the next slide. We'll go over battery life. Let me see here. It is, okay. All right, I did do some prep work. All right, so here is the battery life of these instruments. With Cross and your Infinio hearing aids, you'll get 16 hours of battery with that Cross device. Remember, that Cross device is with a single-sided deafness. Say my left ear here is no longer working. It would send that signal to that right side, so it is constantly communicating to the other side. So you'll get 16 hours of battery life. If you just use Infinio R alone, you'll get 24 hours, no problem. With 8 hours of streaming, you'll get 16 hours without breaking a sweat. Now with the Infinio Sphere, I don't know why I said Infinio Sphere. With the Sphere, okay, you will get over greater than 24 hours. Now, if you have 5 hours of streaming phone calls and that spheric speech clarity is when we go into loud environments. You will still get over 16 hours of battery life without breaking a sweat. Okay. And on your app, and I'll go on that, these have an app that you can see in real time, and I will show you on my app because I'm connected to my spheres. It will tell you exactly how much battery life you have left, not only in percentages, but in hours remaining. Okay, so it takes about 200. If you're all the way dead, it'll take 210 minutes, about 3.5 hours to charge to 100%. Okay, for the spheres. And with the Infinios, it'll take about 3 hours for a full charge. Does that answer your question, Michael? Either way, whatever product that you use, you will have the battery life throughout the day. I wear the spheres all the time, and I've never had a battery life issue. Okay, now I've only had them for a month, but so far so darn good. Okay. Now, coming soon, that Verto R Infinio will have plenty of battery life, 21 hours, and again, 3 hours of charging time to get you to full. Again, this product will not be released till later in the fall. Okay, we have announced it, but it is not available for purchase yet. I just want to be completely transparent. Now, this is it's designed from our marketing team to look like an earbud, if you will, but we have other faceplate and shell colors that fit your lifestyle and your needs. Custom ear molds for like a behind the ear product, yes, we have those as well. So and that depends on, I don't think I added that slide because it was a little more for Emily, but yes, if you wanted a custom product, like for example, I'm wearing this Rick with a dome on it, but if I needed a custom product to fit my ear perfectly, yes, you can wear either what's called a slim tip or what's called a embedded receiver, a C-shell. Custom molds are available and thank you, Emily. I was butchering that, so I appreciate you stepping in there for me. But yes, there are custom ear molds for our products as well. And yes, so we have 3 different product lines here that will be available later in the fall. This Verto R Infinio, which is rechargeable and Bluetooth capable. Then we have it's a small, what we call a CIC or completely in canal. It's a non-wireless, so this one will not have any connectivity. And then our smallest product is called a IIC, invisible in the canal. It's called Verto Titanium. This product goes very deep into the ear canal and it is made out of titanium. Therefore, it is extremely durable. Okay. I read that bigger custom molds don't fit in the sphere charger. Is that true from Rob? So we have a pretty big well here. Okay. If we can see that, which means the hearing aids will go in and then your custom molds would fit into that well. Now, I have not seen that. If you have like a full shell, what a full shell is an ear mold that fits that whole thing. There may be an issue. I would not anticipate that. If that is the case, please let Emily or anyone at Advanced Audiology Consultants know, and then I can help you out. As your Phonak representative, I will make sure that that is not going to be any hindrance. Okay. The Verto Titanium does not have connectivity. In order to have connectivity, you need a Bluetooth antenna. That Bluetooth antenna needs to be able to be available. And when we're talking about a hearing aid that's so deep into the ear canal that it is invisible and it's made of titanium, that Bluetooth antenna, if we put it in there, would not get that strong of a signal. So no, the Verto Titanium is not a non-wireless device. It is meant to help you hear better, okay, and it will, but it is meant mostly for aesthetics purposes, okay? It does still have the Era chip in it, but it does not have Bluetooth capability because the hearing aid itself does not have a Bluetooth antenna. Hopefully, Brenda, I answered that question. Okay. So Cross, like I said, Cross is not compatible with Sphere. Cross is compatible with Infinio. Okay, and like I said, by default, you'll get the charger that is plugged in. If you wanted to upgrade, you can get that charger go. Cross is a niche product for those who are in need of a Cross, that have that single-sided deafness on one side, and it is not compatible with Sphere. Just want to be, again, transparent. We do have some new compatibility with our app. Okay, those are the products that are compatible with the app, and that is Infinio on the left, the Cross in the middle, and then the Sphere on the right in that Atlantic green, and then our Verto Rs are compatible with the app because these are the products that have Bluetooth capability. Okay, and with that app, and this says coming soon, it will have a Find My Hearing Aid. That coming soon happened on Labor Day, on Monday. That app was updated. So for the first 3 weeks of the launch, the app was not updated. It was compatible with the app, but it did not have this feature, this Find My Hearing Aid feature. So say I went to my parents' house in Glen Ellen, very far away, in the suburb of Glen Ellen, Illinois, where I'm from, and I left my hearing aids there. I could go on my app and say, where did I lose these things? And it will tell me, it will give me a map of where they are. And if you can see, I know that's really close on the bottom there. There's 2 bars on that bottom. As you get closer to those devices, that signal strength will go up. So once you get 5 bars, that means you are super close to those hearing aids that you misplaced. So you'll be able to find them, just look around, obviously. So that Find My Hearing Aid app is now available. I know it says coming soon. Tested it out yesterday and it works. Thank you, Emily. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I tested it out as well and it worked, but I'm also very biased. Okay, so I'm glad that it is very acceptable. So coming soon as well. This is not coming soon. This had happened. If you are a Cross patient, you can now adjust that cross side as well, like the strength or weakness of that cross side, and you can mute it if you so choose. And then this is something that I'm wearing this. This is what is Roger, okay? Roger is what we call an assisted listening device, and it is by far the best on the market. Again, coming from a very biased source. What Roger is it's paired to your hearing aids, and you don't have to wear a wire or anything like that. And it is 6 accessories built into this little device. So right now, hopefully you all are hearing me very well. This Roger is connected to the hearing aids that I'm wearing, and you are hearing me from the Roger device. This is what's picking you up. So that is working with what we call, Teams, Demio, or Zoom calls, and that's how you're hearing me right now. But you can take this into an environment and what we call pointing mode. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, please reach out to Emily or anyone at Advanced Audiology Consultants, and if they can't answer it, which they will, but they can always reach out to me. So thank you, Michael. But yeah, what Roger is 6 accessories in one. It's working on Teams calls. I can plug this into my television to stream TV effortlessly. I can put it on a table in table mode, which is great for restaurant environments. I can be in pointing mode and as well as a presenter mode. So if I gave this to, say, a keynote speaker and I'm sitting in the audience, I can then hear everything that they're saying. So Roger is truly a special device that will help you in more difficult environments. A study that we performed is that with hearing aids alone, and you add Roger, you will have 61% better improvement. Okay, so Roger really helps over distances, as well as just helps, especially at work. If you are still currently employed, please ask your audiologist about how we can get Roger into your hands through something called the Reasonable Accommodations Act. It is truly impressive to help you in difficult environments, say you're still in the workforce. But this is great for personal use as well as for professional use. Okay, and we've improved it with the Roger 3, and we have what's called unlimited receivers. So say you are a husband and wife, instead of buying one Roger for you and one Roger for your husband or wife, you can just share one device, and it is incredible. So multiple people can be sharing this Roger device to help save with costs, as well as to improve your performance in difficult environments. And you can ask your hearing care professional, you can ask Emily when we're done with this, but that is just a little insight into what's new with Infinio and with Roger at Phonak. And that is kind of it on my presentation. I know I've talked for about 40 minutes, so I'd love to answer some questions. Open back headphones. Are we talking like Beats, if you will, like bigger can? I call them can headphones. Pardon me. But yes, they absolutely will work with headphones. Now the products can be Bluetooth to the device, so you don't have to wear headphones. And our hearing aids actually are the only ones that classify the sound that you're streaming. So, for example, if I'm streaming music, it's a different program, and you don't have to do anything about it. You're listening to Led Zeppelin, or if you're listening to a podcast, those are two different streaming programs that our hearing aids will classify, whether it's music or whether it's just speech. So, yeah, you can absolutely use headphones, but I recommend just Bluetooth Direct. One less thing to carry. Have open grills on the outside. David, I'm going to have to do some Googling. I know a lot about hearing aids, not so much about headphones. I'm sorry. But I can answer that question and then have Emily relay that to you. The receivers that can open and close work with the sphere. Absolutely. So I'm going to go back a few slides here. That is called active vent. Okay, so here are some of our receivers, standard, moderate, and power. That is a seashell, that's a custom mold. And right here is that active vent receiver. Yes, that receiver uses smart technology and will be open in quiet environments. And when you get into a louder environment, that gasket inside the receiver automatically closes to help optimize. It helps you out 15% better in noise. And yes, they are compatible. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. Hopefully you learned a little bit something today. And please demo yourself. Sphere is that impactful. Yes, Rob, that the receivers are called Active Vent, and yes, they are compatible with Sphere. Any other questions for me? Doesn't look like it, Emily. Looks like it's just you and me.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you, Jeff, again for coming to speak with us about what is brand new and possible with Phonak, the Infinio line, as well as the Sphere, as well as what's coming with the custom stuff, as well as Roger. So again, we have these in office for demo capabilities. If any of you are interested in trying out the Sphere for yourself, right now, Rob, we currently have a wait list going just because it is an incredibly, yeah, it is right, an incredibly popular brand new released product. So if that is something you're interested in, I want you to call us so we can get you on the schedule for a demo for the Sphere. That way you can try it out yourself, because I'm a see it to believe it person. I tested them the moment that I got them in the office. And a lot of the times I'm like, is this really making a difference? I don't know. I put them on. I was very wowed by it. I could hear a lot better in background noise, quite blasting it from my laptop with Lindsay just to try it out. And it was really a great experience. So if you're interested in scheduling for a demo, give us a call, 630-930-1025, or you can either email myself at ejohnson@helpingyourhearing.com or info@helpingyourhearing.com, and we can make sure that you get all set up with the demos. Perfect, Brenda. I will add you to our list. And then charging for the Virtos, I think Jeff has a charger to show you on the screen.
Yep, so it's very small, and I wish I had my Verto here. There's two little spots, one here, one here, and you can just drop the hearing aid from about 4 inches, and it just gets magnet sucked right onto it. So it's very great for people that may have some vision issues as well as dexterity issues. It is not a Go One as well. To be honest, Brenda, we haven't launched it yet. It's coming later in the fall. This is a dummy charger. I've seen it in action, like with dummy devices and how it works, but I don't have too much information. I don't believe it at the current, when we do launch it, it will have charges on the go, but I will see in 2 months what happens.
And I just put the phone number in case anybody needs a reminder, as well as my direct email address, as well as our clinical email address, if that's easier, because we are closed on Friday. So nobody is manning that phone right now. So if you call, you'll get a voicemail, but you can just leave a voicemail and we will get back to you on Monday about when we think these will be available, or you can email me and I can get you a response of when we think that we'll have the spheres available for you based on our wait list. And we do have additional demos coming to us. But again, it is just such an in-demand product that it just takes a while to get these things when something is great. But we'll make sure that if you want a demo, you will get one. Any other questions for either Jeff or myself? And if we hop off the call and you're like, ooh, there was a question I wish I had asked that, go ahead and shoot us an email and I can get back to you as well. And then, David, I will follow back up with you about open back headphones. I am assuming that because it's currently compatible with your current hearing aids, there should be no problem with the spheres as well. Yeah, you bet. All right, you guys have all been lovely. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your day on a Friday going into the weekend to meet with us and chat about what's possible, what's brand new with Phonak and Advanced Audiology Consultants. We really like to keep you all informed on what has been released, even if you're not in the market for new hearing aids. Maybe you know a friend that's interested in trying them out, or you just want to see what it's like. And then that way you can consider them in the future. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. If you want to schedule an appointment, give us a call, 630-930-1025, and Jennifer will get you all scheduled with the best audiologist that will be able to meet your needs. Thank you all so much. And again, thank you to Jeff, and have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Enjoy the finally cool weather we have in the Chicagoland area.
Thank you all.
Bye, everybody.